Hi everybody. Welcome to my side of the story. And I don't even know where to start, but let's just start with the fact that would somebody traveling across the country really want to come stay at this campsite? Because let me tell you guys, Campland, they discriminate you like that. Let me tell you, I'm a single female. I don't have a man with me, and that is why this guy kicked me out. Because had I had a boyfriend or a husband, I really think that the two men would have had their little men talk, and the things probably would have ended up a lot different. But because I'm a woman and I'm single and I'm alone, this guy really took advantage of me. And honestly, I just don't understand why people like him, are even allowed to do this to women. What about me? Me too, right? Me too. I have feelings. I am a person. And for him to treat me this way, okay, you guys, I just drove all the way out here from New Jersey. All right. My RV just got renovated. I spent a year and a half renovating this RV. My dad helped me do everything with the engine, and I did all of the interior. I did, everything. I don't even really want to talk about the renovation right now because there's plenty of videos on my YouTube channel of the renovation. But what I really want to talk about is Campland. So would you, as a consumer, as a camper, want to go to this place, drive all the way across the country to be here, and then have them do this to you? Because they could do this to anybody. I was only there for one day, you guys. I was there for one day, and they literally, my beagle barked a little bit, I guess, on the first day. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was a little bit more than what people are used to, because I kind of have blocked it out a little bit at this point, but it's not a lot. It's like somebody walks by and he barks. And that's what dogs do. I mean, I'm camping, for God's sakes, at Campland. So why, when my dog barks, am I even getting a complaint? First of all, apparently they gave me, I got a complaint. I was only there for one day out of my 30 days. Before the very next, on my second day, you guys, Ranger Dave walks up to me and tells me that I need to leave immediately because my dogs are barking, and I have 4, which doesn't meet their requirement. And because one of my dogs is barking and I have too many dogs, I needed to leave. I tried to explain to this guy, I don't have too many dogs, okay? I have 2 dogs and I have 2 service animals. But he was like, no. You have 4 dogs. You're not allowed to have 4 dogs. You need to leave immediately. I'm like, you can't. I'm like, isn't there any way we can work this out, Isn't there something we can do? So apparently this guy was sick. He wasn't even working that day. They called him in when he was sick with a stuffy nose, rubbing his stuffy nose in front of me to basically kick me out. I mean, I don't understand how I'm only there for one day and I get a complaint and I don't get any kind of warning. I don't get any kind of anything. They literally just walked up to me and told me, you need to leave. I'm like, wait a minute, but I just paid for 30 days. I just drove 3,000 miles and I spent the very last of my money on my credit card to be here before I'm out of, I mean, when I was going to drive across the country, it took a lot of planning, obviously, right? I'm a planner. I plan everything, okay? I plan the gas money, the stops that I was making, the itinerary, every dollar I was going to spend, how much I was going to need, how much money I would need for Campland, how much money I would need once I got to Campland so that I could eat every day. And as soon as Campland was over, I was going to go back to my mom's and my money would be gone. I would literally have $0. And thank God my mom would feed me at that point, because I wouldn't even be able to feed myself, because I planned this so strategically so that when I got to Campland for 30 days, I would be able to stay there for 30 days and enjoy 30 freaking days out of my life after just spending 5 years in New Jersey, okay? So why is this guy allowed to come and tell me, without even giving me 24 hours to leave, that I have to leave right away, that I can't be there anymore? Like, what about the fact that if it wasn't for the money that I had saved for me to eat food while I was at Campland, I wouldn't even be here right now. I came to another RV park and spent all my food money on, what, 5 nights to be here. And when my 5 nights are up, I'm going to be homeless. And I can't go back to my mom's, not after what happened. I'm not going to have a place to live. I'm not going to have money for food. I'm literally going to, you know, honestly, I don't think anything will ever feel as bad as what Campland did to me, because it's like, you know, when you hit a rock bottom, you can only go up, right? Well, Campland kicking me out, like, are you kidding me? Like, it can only get better, because that was the rock bottom. Like, that was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. And why did it happen to me? Why? Let's go over the facts, you guys, okay? I show up to Campland on Thursday the 6th. Okay, me and my mom are there unpacking and setting everything up and having a good time and just getting settled in, you know. And I'm trying to get everything organized and situated. So the first day was a little crazy, and maybe, you know, Bagel was barking because it was brand new place, brand new people. And so you have to let the dog, you know, like, no, like, yo, don't bark at these people when they walk by. Like, and he learns. He's not gonna just automatically know. He's a 1-year-old puppy. He needs to be taught. I am teaching him. That is why he's camping with me, so we can go through these things, right? Well, do they have any kind of compassion or anything for that? No. It's like, okay, I understand. Complain, right? I got a complaint. Okay, my dog barked. I got a complaint. You know? Like, how about letting me know? Like, how about letting me know I got a complaint? Like, they didn't even come over to me and tell me, like, ma'am, you know, you received a complaint. Can you please have better control of your dog? Because at that point, I would have been like, wow, this dog is risking my time here. I need to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, like, I didn't get that. I didn't get a warning. I didn't get any warning. None. The very next day, Friday, the very next day, I get this guy coming up to me, because I'm talking to the other rangers there, and they're like, yeah, the ranger Dave, he wasn't even supposed to be here today. Today is his day off, but he's having to come here because of this complaint. I'm like, this is really weird. Like, this is really weird. Like, why are they having this guy come here on his day off because of one complaint? But I mean, I hadn't even been there 24 hours, you guys. I'd only been there like maybe 20 hours at this point. When I get this guy walk up to me and tell me I have to leave Campland because I have too many dogs. Okay, I have too many dogs. Get this, you guys. So then I tell the office, okay, well, my mom is going to come down and she's going to rent the spot next to me. Hold on. I'm a little talking too much. So I'm gonna have my mom come, you guys, and rent the spot next to me for 5 days, because it was available for 5 days. I'm gonna have her rent the spot for 5 days so that I can have all 4 dogs. Even though legally this is wrong, I'm still gonna do this because this is what they want. You know what I mean? So I was willing to go and get the spot next to me. Well, when I called the office and I told the office that my mom's gonna come and rent the spot next to me and that'll take care of the over limit of the dogs. Okay, that's fine. Made the reservation and everything was fine, right? So now, because I'm in compliance with their 4-dog rule or whatever, I was under the impression that I could stay. Okay, so well, Monday morning came and my mom and her neighbor got into an argument and the cops were called. And my mom was dealing with the police that morning that Monday morning that she was supposed to come and rent the Campland spot. So after dealing with the police at her house, she was not in any condition physically to drive all the way to Campland and check in. After what just happened, she needed to like calm down her blood pressure. She needed to take her medication. My mom had a stroke. She had her whole thing cut open and all the whatever plaque removed because she had a stroke. My mom is not well. So she needed to like take a minute to like calm down from what had just happened at her house and couldn't come to Campland on that Monday morning. Well, I was like, Mom, just come Tuesday morning. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. They're not bothering me. They're not talking to me. I haven't even seen a ranger since that day that Ranger Dave guy came to talk to me. I've been really good. The dogs haven't barked at all. And so you need to come to. Oh, I don't know what that means, but okay, so let me finish my story. Anyways, I'm like, Mom, just come down the next day and check in, and I think it'll be fine, I don't think these people are really gonna be like crazy making me leave when we've already worked everything out. So then Tuesday morning comes, and I'm getting ready to walk my dog, and I got my little 7-pound Chihuahua on the leash, and I got the bagel on the leash, and I'm getting ready to take them on a walk. And then I see the security people like come by, and I like had a moment where I froze because I was like, oh fuck, and that is the moment when the little 7-pound Chihuahua like ran away like for a second because I was staring at the security people. And I'm like, what are they doing? Are they looking at me? Are they going to yell at me? Are they going to kick me out? Like, what's going to happen? And all of a sudden I hear on the walkie-talkie like, oh, there's a dog loose by the dog park. I'm like, oh, fuck. The little 7-pound Chihuahua had ran to the dog park without me because we were literally just waking up, doing our routine, going to the dog park, and I guess, he just wanted to go without me. Where is he? Bing bang. Bing bang. Anyway. So then I hear over the walkie-talkie, I'm like, oh shit, this isn't good for me, right? Because they're already mad at me and blah, blah, blah. So I got the dog back, and I went back to my scooter, and that's when all hell broke loose, because that's when this Ranger Dave guy wants to walk up to me again and tell me, sorry, we canceled your mom's reservation, and she can't check in now, and you're gonna have to leave, and we don't like you, we want you to leave. I'm like, wait a minute, like how... First of all, how do you even have an opinion of me after me only being here for less than a day and then telling me that I have to leave? And now I'm not even like thinking clearly. Now I'm not even like I don't even know if I can enjoy myself here. So like the next few days after that day where he told me to leave on my second day, I was like in high stress mode, you guys. Like very, when you're about to get like evicted or kicked out and you don't know where you're gonna go and what you're gonna do, that high stress mode, like, can you really relax and enjoy anything? I mean, I even barbecued with my dogs and I tried to enjoy myself, and I end up fucking crying all night long live on YouTube because I was so upset. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So here I am trying to have a good time. Impossible, because Ranger Dave wants to fucking fuck with me. And it's like, honestly, my dog is not annoying. My dog didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand really what the real reason is, because there's a real reason. I don't know the real reason, you guys, but like, I haven't gotten kicked out of anywhere else. Like, my dogs aren't barking right now. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what's the real reason that Ranger Dave woke up on the wrong side of the bed and decided to take all of his problems out on me? Like, what's the real reason? Because I really want to know. Now, if you're driving across the country, please do not stay at Campland, because this guy, if he doesn't like you, he's just going to fucking kick your ass out. And then what are you going to do? Because if you're not like rich and have money, you're going to be fucked assed out, okay? Assed out. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to literally be homeless. And I'm not going to have any money, and I'm not going to have like the peace of mind that Campland was going to give me. For those 30 days, I was going to like rejuvenate myself and, go on my inner adventure and do all my yoga and find my inner self and just get in touch with Mother Nature and just have like the best 30 days of my life. because like after traveling across the country and renovating this thing for a year and a half and going through like a lot of misery to get to this point of happiness, he just took it all away from me in 1 second. In 1 second. Everything I had worked so hard for, everything that I had accumulated this whole trip, my mom flying out, driving across the country with me, $20,000 into a renovation, you know, arguing with my dad over the air conditioner because we couldn't put it in right. Like, I mean, just like it takes a village. It takes a village. And the village that helped me get here, they're hurting too now. My mom, my dad, they're the ones hurting too now. It's not just me. I'm not the only one that's suffering. But it seems to me that like Ranger Dave just doesn't give a shit. Oh look you guys. Here's the little chihuahua who ran away from me that day. This is Bing Bang. Say hi, Bing Bang. Isn't he cute? My little baby. Who's gonna get mad that this dog is loose? Please tell me. What person doesn't want to pick this dog up and take it home with them? Like, really? You're gonna kick me out of Campland because this guy got loose for 30 seconds before our walk in the morning? Because you can't legally kick me out anymore because I have 4 dogs? See, as soon as he knew that he couldn't kick me out for having 4 dogs, he switched it. He lied and he switched it immediately to, oh, well, that dog got loose. Sorry, you're gonna have to leave because the dog was loose now. No, you told me I had to leave because I had 4 dogs. You told me I couldn't stay because I had 4 dogs. And now because the cops come and the cops tell you that you can't kick me out because I have 4 dogs, you want to try some fucking bullshit lie and tell me that this dog being off a leash for 30 goddamn seconds lost on accident. It was an accident. It was a big accident, and there's no compassion. There's no heart. These people aren't even real people. Like, they're little like Monopoly people. Like, they don't even exist in real life. Like, I just don't understand how you're gonna tell me that I can't have 4 dogs, and then the moment that you know that I am allowed to have 4 dogs, oh, now I can't be here because this guy got off a leash this morning? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do you really want to stay at a place that treats people like this? Do you really want to stay at a place where you could be the one when he wakes up on the wrong side of the bed and he wants to take it out on you? Bitch, I hope you got a man. I hope you got a man, because if you do, congratulations. Maybe he won't kick you out. But guess what? I'm single. I am a single female, and he picked on me, discriminated against me, lied on me. What about me, man? Me too? Me too? Really? Okay, me too. Let's get him, because this man and all his chauvinistic fucking self, like, made me really, really upset and cry for no reason. Like, I don't understand why. Why we have to leave Campland, you guys? Why? Am I that bad? Am I that bad? Really? Like, I just want to do some yoga and have a good time and teach people how to do yoga and teach people how to do yoga with their dogs, and I do free yoga for people with cancer, and I just want to be like happy. Like, I just want to be happy. And it's so hard when people like Dave, Ranger Dave, roam this earth. Like, where's the, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm just so upset right now. But it's like, where's the love? Where's the facts? Like, where's the real reason why I was picked on? I just can't understand. I don't know. All I know is that these people leave you in a really bad situation. Like, how can they just come around and just kick me out? Like, I just don't understand how there's no, like, justice for me in this situation. Like, I'm not taking them to court because I don't want money. Like, don't you go to court to sue people for money, right? I don't want their fucking money. I don't want my money back. What I want is like the right thing. I want the right thing. I want justice. I want to be able to be treated fairly like every other person. And the fact of the matter is, these people, they didn't treat me fairly. And what if I was your daughter? Or what if I was your mother camping by herself with her dogs? And they did this to your mother? What if they did this to your sister? You know, I don't have a brother. I bet if I had a brother, he would come over here and stand up for me. I don't have a brother. My father is 3,000 miles away. My father is the one who got me here. He helped me do the renovation. He put his heart and soul into this. I mean, you should have seen my dad putting the manifold on. He had to unscrew like 8 screws on the manifold. His arms were bleeding from the manifold. I mean, my mom flew across the country and missed her 19th wedding anniversary with my stepfather. She missed it for me and this motorhome so that we could drive it across the country, because it took a little longer than expected to leave New Jersey. And I've just got these 2 people who love me so much, and they care about me so much, and they've done so much so that I can be happy. And my mom and my dad, you know, like, they just want me to have like one little bit of happiness. Me too, you know, I would like a little bit of happiness too. And this Ranger Dave guy, he took it all away in 1 second. He doesn't know me, and he doesn't know my story. I don't understand why he did this to me. But here I am trying to move on, and I don't know, I'm a little speechless now, because I'm just like really kind of like reflecting on everything I just said and wondering if there's maybe anything else I left out. But I don't know. All I know is that it could have been you, and it could have been anything. This guy could have just picked any reason to kick me out. And he did. And he's not fair, and he's not a good person. And I just would hate for this to happen to somebody else. I would hate for somebody else to have to go through what I've went through. I would hate for you guys to feel what I feel. I would just hope that nobody ever has to feel this way. Because it's bad. It's really, really hard. When you've worked so hard for something, you work so hard, you guys, and you see that light at the end of the tunnel, and you finally get there, and it's just taken away. I don't know. I'm just really hoping that nobody else ever has to go through this. I hope that this guy loses his job, because he shouldn't be able to treat people this way. And if he so easily treated me this way, what the hell makes you think he's not going to do it again? I don't know. If I ran a business and if I had a business, I would want to spread love and joy to everybody I came across. I mean, maybe that's the mother nature in me. Maybe that's just the kind soul that I am. But I always try to find the good in the bad situations. I always try and help others when I can, because not very many people ask me for help. But when they do, I pour my heart and soul into them. And I do as much as I can. You know, I can't do everything, but I help. I help you. I love to solve problems, you guys. Like, I'm a problem solver. It's what I've always been good at, is solving problems. And I always want to find the solution. Like, in math was my favorite subject. Let me leave you with this, because this is probably going to be the last thing I say, okay? In math, there's always an answer to a problem. And if you get the answer wrong, you go back in the problem and you find out where you went wrong. Oh, that negative should have been a positive. Oh, that X should have been a Y. Anyways, you can go back and you can find the where you went wrong and fix it and get the right answer, okay? In life, I feel that you should be able to go back and figure out what you did wrong and fix it. I mean, I can understand if you're given so many chances, but you should be able to go back and fix your problem. And I didn't even get a warning. I didn't even get one warning. And they took a lot away from me. And for what? Like, they have empty spots all over that place. They're not like packed full, like they need me to leave because they need the money. Like, the 2 spots next to me were empty the entire time I was there. I just can't understand. So your park ain't full. I really, really, really want to be here. Like, I want to volunteer. I want to pick up trash. Like, I want to, like, just meet everybody and hi Hector at the gate, because you were so nice. You were like the nicest person I'd ever met. But as far as like a lot of the people there, they were really, really nice. Like, the ladies in the store were awesome. I remember I talked to one girl who lived upstairs, and she was like so cool. I just had the best conversation with her. And, you know, just everybody who worked there was really, really cool and awesome. I honestly had a really good time, and I had enjoyed smiling at all the strangers. But this Ranger Dave guy, like, never met him, never saw him, walks up to me and tells me, you have to leave now. You have to leave now. Why? What did I do? Like, really? I'm a bad person, you guys. Like, oh yeah, okay. I'm just so horrible. I gotta leave Campland. Okay, Ranger Dave. Like, what happened? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Maybe he obviously isn't getting any loving at home, because someone needs to love that man. Someone needs to give that man a fucking hug, because he's a cold, cold, cold little man with no heart. And he's running that place? Really? He's like the say-all? Well, not when I Me Too this video. Me too, motherfucker. Me too, okay? I'm a girl. I have a brain. I have a heart. I have babies. I have goals and dreams and places I'm trying to go and things I'm trying to do and accomplish in my life. And I just can't believe how I can go from wanting to be this bubbly, happy yogi to this sad, sad girl that you've seen on these videos crying. I mean, it's just really, really sad that one person can do that to me. And it's really, really sad that a person in that position uses it for bad. Like, if you were in his position, wouldn't you use it for good? I mean, like, when my mom showed up and wanted to rent the spot next to me to take over 2 of the dogs, like, we're gonna throw $500 for 5 days just so I could follow their rules, because they don't want to follow California state law. Like, they're breaking the law, kicking me out for my service dogs. And then when they don't want to follow the law, they get to just get rid of me? Is that the way this world works? You guys, they lied. They wanted me to leave because I had 4 dogs for a week. And then when the cops get there that day and tell them, you can't make her leave because of her service dogs. Oh, well, I want her to leave because her chihuahua was loose for 30 seconds this morning. Really? Oh, okay, so now I have to leave. And now I'm just a victim. I'm a victim. And this guy, Ranger Dave at Campland, is the abuser, the bully, the evil spirit, the one who just has 0 love in his heart. Like, I don't understand how you live in such a beautiful place, and you work in such a beautiful place, and you drive around on your golf cart with your fat ass in such a beautiful place, and you treat people like shit. Like, that's really, really sad that you, in your life, you have zero happiness, that you have to go around treating people that way. Smiling at the cops, laughing at me while I'm leaving. Like, that's your idea of a good time. Making a girl like me cry? Making a girl like me leave, pack up and leave so that you can feel more like a man? Because I don't have a man there to stand up for me? I got treated like crap. Do you think if my stepfather was there with my dog, he would have kicked my stepfather out? If my stepfather and my uncle were camping with my dog, and my dog was barking, and Ranger Dave came over and saw two men, what do you think he would have said to them? Do you think he would have said, we're going to need you to pack up and leave right now? I mean, come on now, really? They would have had their little guy talk. Oh, come on now, keep it down, keep it down. All right. No, but he sees these and he gets intimidated or whatever. I'm a girl. I'm an independent woman, and he don't like it. He don't like it. He don't like seeing that. Yeah, I am single. Yeah, I'm no kids. So what? Like, the right man never came along. All these liars ain't gonna do it for me. I want something better for myself than a guy who's gonna sit around and beat me up and go drink with another bitch, like my other girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want something good for myself, so I'm not settling, and that's why I'm still alone. And I don't want to be alone. I would love to settle down. I would love to get married and have kids and have the white picket fence and the happy life, but I'm not gonna do it with a complete loser. And if I have to wait for the right guy, I'm gonna wait for the right guy. I'm not just gonna settle down with anybody just so I can settle down. And if I don't end up with a husband and kids because of it, then that's just God's plan for me. And I believe in God, and I believe in His plan. And you know what? Me getting kicked out of Campland was part of God's plan too, you guys. Because I've never been more fired up in my life. I've never felt more like go-getter attitude coming out of me right now. Like, I feel like, oh, I have so much to prove, and I have so much to do, and I have to stand up for women everywhere. I have to stand up for women everywhere, because we can't let men treat us like this. We can't let a man like him get away with something like this, you guys. I mean, we got to put a stop to men like him. And God help me. I'll get my month of Campland. One day. One day, God willing, I'll get my month at Campland. Or they'll just tear Campland down and I'll move into their apartments that they build there. Because apparently Campland is in like the works of getting torn down because the city of San Diego wants to do something else with it. And I was really upset about that. I was so mad. I was like, no, I just found Campland. You can't get rid of Campland. I just want to spend every day here until I die. Well, now, if they get rid of Campland, oh, guess who's going to be the first person to move in? I swear to God. Let them tear down Campland and build some beautiful condos, because I'm in the market to buy. I will be. Because, yeah. You know, you're not going to take the dream away. I'm still going to scooter ride my dog around the bay. I'm still going to go to the beach and get all sandy. I'm still going to meet people and I'm going to have a good time and I'm going to make people smile, and it's just not going to be there at that place. And honestly, I don't think the people there are worthy of my blessings, because I am full of blessings. I'm full of love and happiness, and I just want to share that with the world. And I want to be around people who can appreciate that and enjoy it. And I guess Ranger Dave doesn't see that, but maybe you guys do. So I don't know. Anyways, it's the boat races, and my friend is over there with some amazing toys. So I'm gonna go check it out. And meet some people and spread some love and enjoy the sun and be happy, because like I said to the cops, I am a happy person. Sorry. I am a happy person. I am a very happy person. But I won't be hiding the emotion when I'm hurt. If you hurt me, I'm going to show some fucking emotion. I'm going to show a little bit more emotion than you're used to. And you know what? It's a free country. Get used to it. I'm an emotional bitch. That's what bitches are. And there's a lot of bitches out there who don't know how to be emotional, like my mom. See, my mom, she couldn't cry when she was a child. For whatever reason, she couldn't cry in public. She couldn't cry around people. She was one of those people who just couldn't cry. And my mom, when I was a little girl, told me, you know what? If you need to cry, cry. Let it out. Because I couldn't do it. And it's not good to hold your emotion in. It's not. So if you need to let it out, let it out. Get it out. That's all you're doing, is get it out. So I got it out. And I want you to see it, because you know what? I'll look back and laugh. So I hope y'all are laughing too, because that's not right. That right there, nobody should be allowed to do that to any other human buddy. So if Ranger Dave is going to treat me like shit, I hope your mom or your daughter or your sister, I hope they're not next. Because God forbid Ranger Dave treated your mother or your daughter or your sister the way he treated me. What would you do? Yeah. I bet you'd be down there in 2 seconds to have a word with him about what he can do with his dog. So, all right, guys. Like I said, that beach is waiting. And I'm tired of talking. I'm going to finish my makeup, finish my hair, and go to the beach and enjoy some life. Oh yeah, you love my necklace? I got it at Campland because, like, I would support them. I bought the Campland shirt. I was really, like, absorbing the Campland. Wrong thing to absorb, you guys. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful place with beautiful people work there. Like, the people who work there are amazing. Except that bitch in the office at the end of that video, yeah, you see her, who was like, I have a dog, but I have no compassion for you. Okay, well, that's because you're not a real woman. You at least, you don't look like one. And Ranger Dave, hope you enjoy your bed at night, because when you go down and you lay your head to sleep and you pray to God, I hope that he gives you a good answer for why you treat me like shit. For no reason. For absolutely no reason. So, whatever. I guess, thanks for watching. And pray for me. I'll pray for you guys. And just know that Jesus, God, he's in control of everything. And everything happens for a reason. And, you know, bad things come, or good things come out of bad situations. Really, really good things can come out of bad situations. You just have to stay open to them. So 3 days after Campland kicks me out, I'm finally smiling again and just feeling 110% better, because life is right out that door. And Dave, his life is pretty much sad and miserable. So I pray for him, and I pray that he can find some happiness, and I pray that he can become a better person, and I pray that maybe one day he'll see that his actions affect others, and that he needs to, you know, try and do stuff to better society, and better the people around him instead of hurting it, because one day he might kick out the wrong person, and I'm sure it's happened before and it'll probably happen again. So I just would not want to go to a place where they treat people like this, because you never know who's going to come back and, you know, have a beef to, you know, settle. I'm just saying. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.